Okay, wait. Here it comes. That's it. All right, cool. Okay, so this is what I need you to do, right? Because we still on the air and everybody can hear me. I need you to be quiet in the background. And everybody laughing it up online. It's all good.
That's cool.
That's what it takes.
That's cool because this I told y'all we're gonna laugh a lot. This is all fun.
I know.
We're gonna have some fun on here.
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some fun on here.
Look, the three people.
We'll crack jokes.
Yeah. I'm gonna get joked out on.
Thank you, 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the MVPs, dog.
It's actually 4 people now. That's the funny thing. All right, let me get this thing back on.
Oh, it's 4 people?
4
nice.
people.
We got 4 people already. Nice.
It's either 4 people or one person like tuning on 3 different computers. And if they doing that, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. It's 4 people on this. I appreciate y'all for being here.
You
know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have to be here, but you decided to be here with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm silly. I'm silly as hell.
And remember, all trolls are welcome. All right.
Okay. Oh, I love trolls.
Oh yeah, you know the trolls and the haters. The trolls and haters are there.
You can tell, you can hate and tell people to hate me too.
I don't have enough likes to have haters, so it's all good. All right, so let me see.
Cool. We can have a bunch of dislikes, but as long as you look, just watch. You don't gotta like it. You can dislike it.
I know. And look, somebody right now is like saying, "You dumbass! You ain't even got yourselves on the camera." That's all good, man.
That's cool because you don't either.
Right. Okay, where were we after all that energy? So the first show we did, we had my man. What was his name? Mike.
Yeah,
your boy Mike.
Michael Monk. You know what I'm saying? He has a
Lars.
Yeah, we're gonna get him back on here.
Yeah,
we're gonna get him back on.
Life of a Rock Star.
Lars, L-O-A-R-S.
Lars, Life of a Rock Star. Life of a Rock Star.
Look
it up.
R.S.
Yeah,
Life
so
of a Rock Star.
I think we're on the air for like
Michael Monk. He was the first guest on our show on the first one.
Yeah, he was. He was the first guest on our show that never ever came out because didn't record it right, didn't broadcast it right, didn't go live right, nothing was right. Yeah, because I was behind the wheel. So expect that shit regularly. I think that I'm gonna be known as the train wreck YouTuber or something, but it's all good. Man.
Hey.
Yeah,
but look, but guess what? They're gonna like this, man. Y'all wanna see some funny shit? Go to WutSayU.
Right.
Y'all gonna laugh like shit.
Right.
But they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Check that out. Okay. So no further ado.
They're like, we don't, but we do.
Yeah. So okay. So now that y'all can hear me.
So the topic is the topic.
Yay, Kyrie and now Dave. Speak now or forever hold your wallet. And as I was saying earlier, you saw the movement, but you didn't hear what I was saying. That cancel culture thing is crazy. And it's like, man, it's like you can't say or do anything without the cancel culture coming after you. You know what I mean? But each situation, each thing that they were talking about, that they were saying, has a different impact, which is just a lot of conversation to go with that. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot in the chat about that. For the 4 people listening. But we're gonna go through those things, and you know what? This is what we're gonna do, man. Because I spent a whole lot of energy saying what I had to say. Pedro spent a whole lot of energy saying what he had to say, but you couldn't hear me on the mic, and the video was probably bad. It was so many things that was just all kinds of messed up. So I'm gonna do this. You may or may not see. I don't know, man. But let's see what Kyrie had to say. And 8 out of 10, they're probably not even gonna hear this, but that's okay. I'm gonna play the video, man, because I gotta take a sip of this beer because I'm just like. I spent a lot of energy just talking about this, and nobody heard what the hell I had to say. I just hate when that happens. All right. Let's
They're
try
gonna hear
it.
what you got to say, bro. Let's see if they can hear it.
Let's see. So fair use, by the way, fair use. Kyrie
Fair
Irving
use,
saying
fair
this
use,
piece
fair
about what
use.
happened and about standing on your square. You know what I'm saying? And if you telling the truth, or you're telling your truth, as they say nowadays, you have the research to back it up. I mean, I don't see why there was an issue, and I know it's a sensitive topic, but for certain groups, and I got love for all groups, by the way. You know what I mean? But let's see what Kyrie had to say about the comments that he made on the subject.
I'm a light. I'm a beacon of light. It's what I'm here to do. You guys ask me questions about basketball, I give you my expert opinion. You guys ask me about other things, I give you my opinion, and it's met with whatever you believe the perception or the deception is. You guys investigate my life every day, and you justify it by serving your own purpose, which I honor. I would like the same respect in return, figuring out just like anyone else. So please keep that same energy when we're talking about anti-other things, because just because I posted documentary doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic. It's unfortunate timing that we're in, but I'm glad that I could stand on the truth, because I'm not afraid of these mics, these cameras. I used to be, looking everyone in the eye and telling them the truth, and I'm proud of who I am. Any label that you put on me, I'm able to dismiss because I study. I know the Oxford Dictionary, you look it up, right? I'm a light.
Yeah, I mean, like he was saying, he's living on his truth. He did his research. He saw, a video. I think it was called. Correct me if I'm wrong, audience. Hebrews to Negroes.
Negroes to Hebrews.
Negroes to Hebrews. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Negroes to Hebrews. Hebrews to Negroes. That's what it was. Hebrews to Negroes.
Okay, and please correct
us. Hebrews.
Excuse
me, y'all. Hebrews to Negroes.
Thank you for the research. He did his own.
Now, I actually bought the audio book.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually bought the audio book. I haven't sat down and listened to it yet, and it was a reason why I rushed to get. I didn't rush to get it because I wanted to get it, but I wanted to get it before a reason, and it's a big reason behind it. There are superstars and celebrities that are trying to cancel the book and the documentary from being sold or on platforms. So there are celebrities that are trying to take it away from being even seen, and they're making protests to these platforms. So I saw one of the comments. So I said, okay, but let me go to this platform and go ahead and get it. And when I went to that platform, it was free.
Mm-hmm.
So I downloaded it and I have the audio, and it's about 36 hours. It's a 36-hour book and it's audio. So I want to sit down and listen to it because it's going to tell me more about myself than we told him about him. And I know a lot about a little bit and a little bit about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna really bring me full circle about many things as far as my ancestrals and my background.
Okay.
As far as what I'm thinking, and that's probably why they don't want people to know.
Yeah, it might be. The truth is a hard pill to swallow.
That's my opinion.
What I mean? And if the research is there, the study is there, then I mean, who's anybody to argue with Kyrie? I mean, that's his truth, and that's how he lives. I think if he found this research and it's something that he stands on and believes in legitimately, we always talk about having tolerance, respecting other people's cultures, religions, races, everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why should that stop with Kyrie? And these are just questions.
Yep.
These are just questions. And I guess I got to say this on a legal standpoint, right? I mean, the views and comments made by the videos that were researched under fair use does not necessarily reflect the views of WutSayU. We're just here to ask questions. You know what I mean? We're here to ask questions. We're just here to have a discussion.
Yeah, we're just here to ask questions.
Right. And that's not to tiptoe around anything. You know what I mean? But it's worth the discussion. I mean, with and we're gonna get into Dave and Ye in a second. But with Kyrie, he simply just shared something that he found that he was interested in. He had plenty of time to think of it, think about things and think about life and everything. Because remember, it was the NBA that suspended him for not taking the jab, i.e., the vaccine or the COVID-19 vaccine, which is his right. I think one of the top phrases for the last couple of years, was "my body, my choice," and I know what that was about. You know what I'm saying, or that is about. But
that's choice.
Why shouldn't the same apply to someone that chooses whether to or whether not to get the vaccine? I mean, me, hey, I'm fully vaccinated, right? I got the 2 shots, Moderna. After that, I was like, I'm not getting any booster shots and none of that stuff because I don't want. Hey, I hate needles. I hate them. But it's one of those things where, in order to travel or to in the workplaces in some situations, you know what I mean, you have to do it. But there were some that stood on their square and said, you know what, nope, it's a virus. Some people are going to get it and get over it. Some people are not, and to all those that suffered from the virus is a terrible thing. To families that so I'm not going to make any kind of light of that because I experienced some losses due to the virus. It's a terrible time. You know what I'm saying? But he made his choice as far as him whether he wanted to get the jab or whether he didn't. And right now, and he's making the choice on whether or not to study his own history or his own his lineage. Where he's from,
his own self, right? His own self.
And from what I've heard from
all he wanted to do was know more about himself,
right? And everything that he said about it, he didn't insult anybody. He didn't put anybody down. He was very clear and concise. Made very educated answers. You know what I mean, to the press. He's been very respectful so far. But as far as just the list of things that he has to do to get back into the NBA, or if he hasn't gotten back into it already, I think I've heard that he may be back, but I don't know. Y'all help me out with that too. But I just thought it was a lot, man. For a situation that could have been resolved just by sitting down having a conversation with him. So that's that's kind of how I see it.
But one thing that doesn't really happen in America and in corporate America is no one sits down and talks to us. Yeah. They make assumptions and they go ahead and make choices based off of what they feel and what they think that we feel, instead of just talking to us. Because I'm a black man and I'm in corporate America. I run my own company as well. So you know what I'm saying? And Pedro is a whole different entity. So when you're dealing with corporate America, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they look at you and they already have a prejudgment based off of whatever. So when you stand up, when you stand your ground to the masses, some of them don't like that. Mm-hmm. And because they're so used to people folding and just taking. You take what I give you. And then when you have somebody like me, I've been independent doing almost everything independent my entire life. I'm a hustler, and also I've been through a lot. And I know that you got to stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? You have to stand your ground. You got to believe, you know what I'm saying? You got to believe in yourself. And I know that now, that you have to believe in yourself. And the only way to believe in yourself is to know yourself. Because if you don't know who you are, then how can you tell somebody who you are? Or how can somebody tell you who you are if you don't even know who you are? But if you do, stand on it. And that's all he was doing, is standing on himself. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, I've researched myself. I looked into who I was. I looked into my bloodline. I looked into where I came from. And where I came from is a place. And I found that place, and I wanted to share that. Mm-hmm. Because who knows, he might have found, you know what I'm saying, maybe he was trying to find his loved ones, or he wanted to reach his loved ones and let his loved ones know that he found them, or whatever, or they can find him. But, language, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he didn't even say anything. He didn't put anybody on display. He wasn't trying to go against anyone. It was just he just you know what I'm saying. He just wanted to share an idea and a good feeling that he had about himself. He found something. He got knowledge. He got educated, and he wanted more people to be educated. If not educated, just to look what he found. Look what I found. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, I found a pen. Check that out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If somebody said, "Oh, you found a pen," now that's my pen. You can't display that pen. You know what I'm saying? That pen is this, that, and the other. Da, 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 da. And he was like, "But I just found a pen." And that's all he's saying. I just found a pen.
Yeah.
I like that pen. The pen writes very well. But you can't use that pen. You can't say that pen. You can't show that pen. Da, da, da. And it's like, why are you mad at me? Because I didn't make the pen.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't put the pen out here. The pen was already here. I found it.
Yeah, and the pen is sold at Staples.
And I wanted to show you. Look, I found this. This good. Yeah, right. It's sold everywhere. From 500 people got the same pen. Why you mad at me? Because I said I found a pen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that ideology is it drives me crazy because the narrative always gets changed to what the point is not.
Yep. It does. And
the point is he found a pen that works and it's true. He said, "Look, this is the truth. It's a black pen. It writes black and it's very good." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They said, "Nope, you can't say that." He said, "Why? It's already out here." Mm-hmm. They said, "Okay, but you can't say that."
Right.
You can't say that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
He's like, "Why can't I say it? I'm just trying to." He's like, "Okay, but you still can't say that," and that's the problem.
And then the other question is, where's the
same way with Kanye?
Yeah. Well, the other question is, where's the smoke for the company that's selling the book, that's advertising the book, that's advertising the audio book? You know what I mean? There was no energy for that, and that's something that was really being pressed on, with the situation. You know what I'm saying, with Adam Silver, you know what I'm saying? What about Amazon? You know what I mean? There's no smoke for Amazon. They're the ones who's selling it. You know what I mean? But then another question comes up
because it's more glamorous.
It's because of who.
It's more glamorous to put a who they're attacking.
Right.
Because if they attack Amazon, they're gonna do that behind closed doors. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If they go to a platform, they're gonna go do that behind closed doors.
Right.
Kyrie, they can put him right on the display because they already got him on display.
Well,
he's already on display. He's already seen, just like Dave Chappelle, just like Kanye. They attacking people that they've already been attacking.
Yeah, and also it's about who they feel as though they
people that they need to attack is going to be behind closed doors. They can kick him. Like I said, he's already been, been attacked for a choice. Colin Kaepernick got attacked for a choice.
Yeah,
he got fired and ran through the mud based off a choice, and the whole world, well, not the whole world, a giant chunk of the world took what Colin Kaepernick's choice and turned it around and made it what it wasn't.
Yeah, well,
now that man can't even be who he was supposed to be.
True.
Because somebody changed the narrative. And that's the same thing that's happening to Kyrie. And that's the same thing that's happening to Kanye. Dave Chappelle, you can't touch him now.
Yeah.
Because he already understands the game.
In a real way, man. You definitely can't.
That's why he's saying what he's saying. He can say what he want to say because he's untouchable. You can't. Dave will leave again. Everything Dave is doing right now is independent.
He's done it before, and he's
doing what he wants.
He stood his ground on that. If you recall the Comedy Central deal, he left. He went straight to Africa. He went straight to I think it was South Africa. I think he ran straight to Africa. Not ran. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure which part.
I'm not sure which
I'm not
part.
sure which part.
I want to say it's South Africa, but he left. I'm not gonna say ran. That's not the right word
Yeah,
to use.
I don't know what
He
part, but I know he went.
he exited the country. He
Yeah,
left.
I don't know where he went.
Yeah, he
But
left.
he left.
He left because he left to protect his art. He left to protect what he believed in. He knew that he was more than just Comedy Central and
His
the rest
family.
is, and
his
his family. The rest is history. You know what I mean? He made the right move, and because of that, you got to pay him more money. You got to, huge Netflix deal. You know what I mean? Sold out shows and everything because he stood on what he believed in. And it's those choices fellas
because he survived.
Mm-hmm. And it's those choices that that brave brothers like that make, which inspires us and gives us our freedoms. You know what I mean? That inspires us to do more, to be better. You know what I mean? And to show that, just because
to be better.
Because you might give us a check, or you might all those things, it doesn't mean that you're less of a person at all. It doesn't mean that you don't have a voice. It doesn't mean that you don't have the right to say what you truly believe in. And let's just go on ahead and put it down. You know what I'm saying? They did it because of who we are. Because as black men, it's oftentimes yeah.
No, who they told us we were.
Yeah, exactly.
They do it because of who they told us we were.
Yeah.
Now when we start standing up, and say, no, this is not who I am, and you can't talk to me like that, then we have to leave the country for 7 years or something, or have to get our mind right because we're quote unquote crazy.
Yeah, or the other alternative,
quote unquote, he's not with the program.
Right. Or the other alternative, you stay and you fight.
He's a problem.
You stay.
You know what I'm saying? Monique is a problem. Monique is a problem. She wants to get paid.
Yeah.
Monique was a problem, but she stayed what she said, and she's still who she is. But even though she can't,
for what she
even
said,
though they blackballed her and everything like that.
Yeah, and it turned out what she was saying.
But listen to what she said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you listen.
She was speaking true.
Yeah, because it's the language. You know what I'm saying? It's because everybody look at everything like it's so and so did this, or they did this to so and so, or this, that, and the other. The reason why they do all of these things to us is because we know things that they don't want us to know, and we say it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
True story.
And every time we say something that they don't want to be said, they get attacked. And the only people they can attack are the people that they touch.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me say this.
They attack the people that they can touch.
Let me say this.
Anybody that they.
Now let me say this as a Gemini. You're Gemini too, but if you believe in that sort of thing, I don't. But I'll just use that as a reference. The other side of the coin is, you can't necessarily sit there and determine what offends who. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about that.
Right. You can't.
For those that got it misconstrued, because see, what happens is in these situations,
I think that's my opinion.
You have certain groups of people that try to tell you what to be offended by. They try to tell you what you should follow, what's in, what's hot. You know what I mean? Certain influences and stuff like that. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about those who truly felt as though, hey, I didn't like what this person said, or hey, I didn't like how they made me feel, and other things like that. But even to that effect, that's the time when it's like, okay, it's time to have a conversation. Now, when somebody's like being direct about trying to offend you or trying to hurt you in some kind of way, you know what that is, you know what that feels like. Again, with that same logic, I can't determine, Pedro, you know what I'm saying, what I might talk about your hat. Like, man, look at that hat. Blase, blah, it's all ratty and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's a small thing, but to you, it's like, my daddy gave me this hat. Man, what you saying? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So we can't really determine that. But
what you say about my hat?
But we know what's really going on. And we know what's really going on at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to get to Dave, and we're gonna touch on Ye. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on that situation. But just getting to Dave.
Okay, we're gonna get on. Yeah.
Yeah, then that's a whole nother like 3 hours on that situation.
But shout out to Kyrie. Appreciate what you did, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate what you did, bro.
Yeah,
I'm in your corner, Kyrie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm still in your corner. I just got the book, so I'm gonna be following up with you, the pamphlets you gave me. So yeah.
Yeah, but I think that with Kyrie, just
moving on to Dave.
It really is, bringing up some conversations, and then with Dave, like I said, you gotta be able to, with Dave, I saw the monologue, I listened to it again and again and again. I mean, totally genius monologue, genius comic routine, whatever you want to stand up. The timing was on point. The punchline was on point, and like I was saying when I was muted, the way he does his comedy is everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. It don't matter who you are. It's like, oh, you laughing at that? That was funny, huh? Well, guess what? You guys, such and such and such and such. Everybody laughs. Everybody has a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I know Dave has gotten some scrutiny with some of the other jokes he said in the past and everything. And even then, I thought it was funny. I didn't, I didn't see it as a diss or whatever. I thought it was funny. But the thing about comedy is, what do they call it? It's objective, or subjective? Is it subjective or objective? Help me out, Pedro. You better with these words than me.
Comedy is supposed to be subjective.
Yeah, right.
Comedy is supposed to be subjective. Mm-hmm. That's what they say. Subjective.
Yeah.
Because you talk about it's a subject. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you're just talking about subjects that are funny,
right?
The situations that are funny,
right?
And people get offended by certain things because they've been in those situations. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there's some situations I've been in, people that know, but there's situations I've been in, experienced, where at the time it wasn't funny at all. But then I look at it now like, yo, that was actually kind of funny. As messed up as it was, it's kind of funny.
And I laugh at myself.
Yeah,
I laugh at myself.
Yeah, but some people can't. Now
I laugh at myself.
Right. You know what I mean? But Dave, his jokes had whole staff of workers leaving offices and stuff. You know what I mean? Because there were protests and stuff that he said. But then when you sit there and you actually listen to the joke, listen to the punchline and stuff, you can look back and laugh at it, even if you may be the subject or topic of
get out your feelings.
What he's talking. Yeah, get out your feelings, man. I was telling Pedro before, we had problems with the audio. We grew up playing the dozens. I mean, I know where I grew up in my neighborhood, man. Hey, when we first moved there, they gave us they lit us up, bro. Especially me, man. They gave us the business, but it was through that I had to learn how to snap back. You know what I mean? And eventually, eventually came time when, hey, look, big bro, we was just messing with you, man. We you know what I'm saying? They'd make all the little African jokes and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get you back. All right, you know what I'm saying? But I could look back at it and laugh right now. But at the time, you know what I mean? Woo, man. It was a roast session, you know what I mean? But eventually, you grow out of it and you come into your own, and then you snapping, you know what I'm saying? And I could still remember a lot of I always tell people I had a great childhood. It was had a great childhood growing up where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey. With Dave Chappelle, I still support Dave Chappelle. I still support his right to say what he has to say. And look, I'm not going to sit here and act like everything that, whether it's them, Ye, Kyrie, or Dave, or anybody else, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Because, no, there's some stuff that's just like straight wild ignorant, you know what I mean? But I know how to separate the person from what they're saying, and I'd rather my insults be up front, because that way I know how you move. You know what I mean? But like I said, at the end of the day, he does his jokes. He's a comedian. He's been doing that, And it's funny how he'll talk about a certain group, a group on the other side of things. You know what I'm saying? I'll be careful with my words, because on the public, on YouTube, he'll talk about a certain this faction of a group, and everybody has a laugh. But then he'll talk about the people that was laughing at that other group, and then they get offended. Come on. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he said the N, when
How you gonna get
I
mad?
don't
How you
know.
laughing?
Yeah,
You laughing
when he
at
said
somebody,
the
but then
N
you
word
mad.
on SNL, I'm talking about Channel 4, NBC, SNL said the N word. I think it was twice or maybe 3 times. I don't know. Anyway, when he said the joke about Ye losing that deal or whatever, that was
Twice.
I said I clapped. I said, "Dang, he has to be one of the smartest. I mean, he's one of the smartest comedians since George Carlin, since Richard Pryor." You know what I'm saying? Where he put that word out there because he was like, "Hold up, I'm gonna see how hard they laugh at this word. I'm gonna see how hard they laugh at this word. Then I'm gonna tell this other joke and see how it goes." And next thing you know, they talking about cancel him again, and he did this, he did that. You know what I mean? You know, now not everybody from that group got offended. You know, there's a lot of people that gave him support. There's a lot of celebrities that gave him support and everything. But you know, there's certain factions of powers that be that once again try to tell you how to think, what to think, who not to like, who not to, you know what I mean? And what that does is it takes the energy from the people that really do offend and really do oppress and really do say, you know what I mean? It takes the power out of it. So with Dave, it's like, you know, hands off Dave, man. You know, he's just doing what he does, you know, like a dude from DC would do, from the DMV would do. And that's just snap, crack jokes. You know what I mean? He lights his cigarette, cracks his jokes. You know what I'm saying? And he leaves you something to think about at the end of the day too. You know,
say what you gotta say and step off the stage.
Yeah, and like he said, you know, you know what? You know, Twitter's not a real place. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we got to learn how to
real place.
We got to learn how to laugh.
It's not real.
And we have to learn how to laugh again. You know, and because there's a lot going on, man. You know, wars are rumors of wars. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on out here. You know, you hear about bombs dropping and, you know, the whole Ukraine situation. I think a missile hit Poland or whatever.
Yeah.
And, you know, then you hear about stuff domestically that, you know, shootings. You know, let's talk about like some real news. You know what I'm saying? There's 3 brothers that from University of Virginia that were killed in a shooting. You know what I mean? There's a lot of real stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this stuff is smoke screens.
It's a whole lot of real stuff.
It's smoke screens, you know? I mean, what they said, Brett Favre allegedly, I say allegedly, again, for, you know, the legal eagles out there, did a whole scam on the welfare system.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Did that.
Allegedly. Oh, he did it? Oh, I don't know. I didn't.
He did that.
I didn't see court. I didn't see a court case on it.
Hey,
I try to be careful.
That's my opinion.
That's your opinion. Okay. Opinion.
I ain't seen no court case on.
Right.
That's my opinion.
So don't come to us.
It's only my opinion.
Yeah,
it's only my opinion.
You know, let's talk about what's really going on out here.
It's not a fact.
Right.
It's not a fact.
Okay. Then
what's really going on out here?
Yeah.
Is Kanye has made Farrakhan
it's Ye.
come
Don't
out
disrespect.
out of the woodworks. Oh, excuse me. Ye.
It's Ye, man. It's Ye.
Ye.
It's Ye.
Ye.
Yeah.
Now see, all right. So let me go ahead and let me go ahead and put this out there. Let me go ahead and put this out there to everybody. I have not listened to Kanye West music unless it was on the radio or in a club or in someone else's car. I like Kanye as an artist, but that is, yeah. Now, as far as his personal life, that is his personal life.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on with him right now is his business. This is about his business. This is about his brand. This is about who he stands as, who, you know what I'm saying, his character, his person. This is about Ye. And according to what he did, and this is all my opinion. This is, you know what I'm saying, this I talked to Cole about this, I talked to Science about this, I talked to a few people about this, but I feel like, and I think that Ye has done he has become the most powerful black man on the planet. because he's the only black man that is completely free from all of his business contracts and still getting paid and is rich and doesn't have to listen to anyone for anything. That is a so much power. And I commend him. I salute him for what he did, and I understand what he did. What he, in my understanding, in my opinion, he attacked people that was attacking him in a way that they could feel it.
Mm-hmm.
And they felt it. And by them feeling the attack, they attacked him back. But the problem with them snapping back at Ye is he has no, he doesn't, he has no pain. You can't hurt him now because he's already been hurt so much by y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's like right now, he's at the point right now. I could take all of your bullets and you can't stop me.
Mm-hmm.
Because they've already called him crazy. Okay, he's crazy. Okay, now what else you got? Okay, he's this. I bet. What else you got? He has mental issues. Okay, what else you got? Now he's broke. Okay, what else you got? You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take that too. I'll take that and take this and take that. But what else do you have? Because you still can't stop him.
Well, with the
because he did everything he was supposed to do.
Yeah, I mean the Kanye situation. I'm sorry, the Ye situation.
And
trying to get the name right. He showed that he could.
So Ye.
He showed he can have this kind of power that he has even without $1 billion or $2 billion or how much he supposedly had lost from this deal.
Even or hurting anyone.
Or hurting anyone.
Or giving or putting pain to anyone.
Yeah. So now my
he did it. You know what I'm saying? He did it with words. Mm-hmm. He did it with business and influence. That's all he did. With words and influence, and he was able to become who he is. Yay.
Well, my opinion on it.
He was able to become who he is.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. But my opinion on that.
And this is my opinion.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, no. I mean, so I support him. I support him in what he does. But you know what I'm saying, as far as his music, yeah, I can't say that you a Kanye West fan. No, I'm not a Kanye West fan. But as far as Ye, yeah, I'm a Ye fan. And what Ye is doing, yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm with that.
Yeah, I mean for me,
so that's me. So what say you?
What say you? What say me? All right. So for me, I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, I like Kanye West. Ye, I'll get to that in a second, but Kanye West, for me, it's him. It's like what he talked about when he made College Dropout, Graduation, My Twisted Dark Fantasy. It was so relatable. You know what I'm saying? And it like you said, he made he was making hits, making great music, production, lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily talking about, guns, drugs, and all that stuff, but just talking about like real life, going from folding clothes at the Gap and waiting for, wondering, dang, working hard, trying to get his turn, you know what I'm saying, on that stage, on the mic, you know what I mean, to try to make a difference, to try to, you know what I'm saying, like that's a Kanye West that I liked. I guess you could say what they say, the old Kanye or whatever, and through through everything, you know what I'm saying, after My Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Life of Pablo, just through everything, all of his slip ups and mishaps, and with the MAGA hat and the White House visit, which was real cringy, that was crazy. All that time, still I was like, okay, you know what? He's just tripping. You know what I'm saying? I know he has some issues or whatever. As his mom's passed, the old Kanye's gonna come back. The old Kanye's gonna come back. But similar to, Michael Jackson, the dark-skinned Michael Jackson versus the light-skinned Michael Jackson, the dark-skinned Michael Jackson ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? So Same thing with Kanye. He's evolved. When he said he's the new Michael Jackson, he wasn't lying. He is. He's evolved into something else. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'll give him,
to something else.
Is that he chose what, in a way, what true freedom is. And what I mean by that is he says what he wants, means what he says, and stands on his square. So that part I admire about him. Now, there's some things that I'm not gonna roll with.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's go down the list. Not gonna roll with the man.
He said
list.
now. He said
now, right? With Ye, I'm not gonna roll with the MAGA hat. That was too much. That was a lot. I couldn't roll with the White Lives Matter T-shirt. That was a lot. And it was more with that situation. It was more about I was expecting a certain answer from him about the shirt that I would have understood. Like, okay, I could see why, and I'll get into that in a second too. But that was a lot. That was a lot. Rolling up with Candace Owens, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was too much. What he said about the George Floyd incident via Candace Owens, okay, I'll give him a little bit of but that was wrong. That was definitely wrong. In so many ways. I mean, yeah, okay, he may have been off the fentanyl and stuff like that, but even if those police officers just left him laying there, while he was overdosing and he died, that still would have counted as the police murdering him. So for them to do that horrific thing of putting their knee on his neck, that just increased the problem. I'll go to myself. I almost passed away from a cardiac arrest. Had my wife left me on the floor, that would have been it for me. But because she got she did what she could do, and help came just in time, I'm alive to this very day. And that's another conversation, for another show. But when he said what he said about George Floyd, that hurt. That really hurt. I was on some I'm done with Ye type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if anyone's going to correct him or who's going to say something about him, chastise him or whatever, it's got to be us that does it, not other people. Us, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
we got to be the ones to lay down on, like, you're wrong.
We're supposed to check our own.
We got to check our own. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as his comments about
we have a
hold on, I'm not done. As far as his comments about those that he felt, see, I'm trying to be really careful. I'm trying to be real careful. Those that he felt wronged him and was against him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's there. It's in front of you. It's so much is coming out that's proving him right about what he was saying. However, I'll say this: the problem that he had was with certain individuals, right? If I was him, okay, and come for me if you want to, it's cool. Go after the individuals that did you wrong. You know what I'm saying? As individuals, go after them that did you wrong, with the business dealings and stuff like that. But as far as attacking a whole group, nah, I would draw the line on that. If I have a problem with you, just like when I'm at work, if I have a problem with that person, I'm not going to go to the manager. I'm not going to go to the boss. I'm going to go to you. I'm going to talk to you, and we're going to we're going to talk about it, hash it out, whatever it is. You know what I mean? I think if he took that route about it, he would still have his deals. You know what I'm saying? Battle it out in court. Go after the individuals and not after the whole group. And once again, y'all can come for me. Hey, look, niggas been coming for me all my life, so it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I think that he should have taken that direction with it. But
my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my question to that is, how do you know that he didn't try to have those conversations with those people?
Good. That's a good point.
With those individual people.
Mm-hmm. Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're talking about Ye, and because he's already in the rooms. He's already with these people. Mm-hmm. He's already He's already talking and in dealings with these people. So who is to say that he already didn't try to talk to these people about it, and they just pushed them to the side like they always do to us?
Yeah, yeah.
So he said what he said on their platform.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it looked like an attack, but it wasn't. Because if you look at the definition of the words that were used, you will see that it's been blown out of proportion. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get into anything as far as what the language that was used. Yeah. And those weren't my words that was used, and I don't have the whole quote and the whole tweet right in front of me to quote it. But I did research the words, and I did look at the quote, and I said, "Oh, that's what he said." Mm-hmm. And if you actually look at everything that was said, you will understand the logic behind what he did. Mm-hmm. But that's just me. I'm deep. You know what I'm saying? I like to read between lines.
Same here, Pedro, and that's why I said what I said. It could have been 3 lines written.
Yeah. I see 12. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You could write 3 lines on a piece of paper. I see 12 lines because I read between them. Mm-hmm. Because it's a reason why you wrote just these 3 when you really got so much of it. It's more to it's always more to the story. So it's always more, and we're only going to get what we're going to get because of who's controlling what's said. Mm-hmm. Not me.
Yeah. Well, with all that being said, you know, don't get me wrong. I think that
if you really want to know, yeah,
I think Ye should you know we. Oh man, they're gonna get me. We should protect Ye, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because he might not like what he has to say, but you know, he has a right to say what he feels about the situation, and you know, it's like have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? See what's really going on. You know,
yeah.
But you know, once again, you know,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people say that Ye is not for black people and he's not for us. Look at the things that he said. Look at this, that, and the other. Da, da, da. I said, okay.
Very questionable, man.
I haven't listened to Kanye music, but yeah, but at the same time, I haven't listened to any of the music, and they talking about why is clothes so much and. Why is this and why is that?
I'm not really feeling the clothes.
Why is this and why is that?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, as far as all that, I'm not really feeling all that. Yeah.
Now,
I'm cool on that.
Excuse me. Now, in order to understand what Ye has done, you have to talk to that man because that man knows what he did. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as people, okay, now. I agree to liking what you like. Because you like what you like, right? Right, Size?
Yeah.
Okay. And I like what I like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, who's to tell you what you're supposed to like? And if I told you, okay, so tell me one thing that you like, Size. So tell me one thing. Like, I like what?
I like poker. I like the game of cards. That's what I do.
Okay, boom. Bet. You like poker, right?
Yeah.
I bet. If I told you you can't like poker, you have to love Tunk.
I play Tunk too, you know. But I know I'll answer the question. Every day.
No.
I gotta get at least a session in.
I said you can't like poker. You have to love Tunk.
Well,
you have to love Tunk.
Then we have a problem.
You can't like poker at all.
Oh well.
Right. Now we got a problem. But you can't say that. But you have to say that. I don't care what you say, or don't say nothing at all. Mm-hmm. Right? Or don't say nothing at all. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is what Ye has been saying, as far as him liking Donald Trump and him being with Donald Trump and the MAGA hat and everything.
Okay.
That's what Kanye West likes.
But I guess, at what cost, though?
Who are we to tell him who he's supposed to like?
I mean,
who cares?
Listen,
that's who he likes.
Listen, you know what? Real talk. I didn't have an issue. I didn't have an issue with him.
Let me tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. I'm gonna
let you talk, then I'm gonna come back. Yeah.
Can you count? Can Can you count? Can you count how many black Republicans there are?
There's a lot. There's a lot. Yes, that faction exists. I can't count how many black Democrats.
Can you tell me how many? Can you tell me how many? Okay, so there are, no, we're talking about Republicans.
Yeah.
We're talking about Republicans because Trump is a Republican, right?
Yeah.
And Kanye West is a black man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kanye West is a black man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West is a rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West is rich, right?
Yeah.
Kanye West is a businessman, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of those things is the same thing that Donald Trump is. A businessman, rich. Well, you know what I'm saying? He's not all of them, but he's some of those things. Now, there are a lot of black people that are rich.
Yeah.
They're okay. He talks a lot.
Yeah,
people hang on to his words.
Yeah, he does.
He has a whole group of people following him based off of his words. And you could take a bunch of his words and make a rap song out of it. Trust me. Now,
okay. Well,
so what I'm saying is, there are a lot of black people. There are a lot of black people that are Republicans. There are a lot of black people that are rich. There are a lot of black people who support Donald Trump. Why can't Kanye?
I mean, look, I didn't have any. I'll put it like this: I didn't have a problem with him supporting him or liking Trump or whatever. I didn't have a problem with that simply because of the tax bracket that he was in. Right? They say if you're in a certain tax bracket, if you're over a certain tax bracket, you would be smart to go on the Republican side. It's true. I mean, there could be arguments left and right or whatever. And that's all,
and I've been told that too.
Politics can go deep into another place, but that's what I've always been told. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're on the Democratic side, okay, you're more middle class to a little lower than that or whatever, working class, that kind of thing, because it benefits you a little more on that end when it comes to taxes, income, things of that sort. And then on the Republican side, if you're over six figures, you know what I'm saying, or high six figures, it would be more sensible for you to go. So with that situation, I was like, okay, I can see why Kanye went there. I didn't have an issue with that. I didn't have an issue with Trump being his friend, with him voting for Trump, etc. at all. It was just the way he displayed it. You didn't see Steve Harvey going up to the White House, dancing around with the hat, talking about, that's my dad, that's my guy, I feel like Superman when I have his... That's too much, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? He, riding all over him and stuff like that.
Who
that's his man.
That's his man,
but... Yeah, Kanye did.
Who displayed that?
What do you mean? Who displayed what?
Who showed Kanye in that fashion?
The media showed him in that fashion, but it doesn't mean that he didn't do it. He did it.
Who was in control? Who was in control?
Don't put me down that slope.
Okay,
don't put me down that slope.
Who he liked.
That's who he likes.
Okay.
But I mean, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Pedro. Here's the thing.
No,
will Trump? Hold up, Pedro. Wait. Let me ask you this. Hold on. The same way that Ye was riding for Trump, will Trump ride for him in the same fashion? Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know their relationship.
Exactly. Because with all this that's been happening,
I don't know their relationship.
Trump's been crickets. I don't know the relationship either. You know what I'm saying? But he's been crickets. I'm not going to go that hard for somebody who's not going to go hard for me.
Now,
come on. For what?
No, this is this.
That was the issue that I had with him. It wasn't that was his friend and that he voted him. That he,
are we talking about a?
Even more than Ye wearing on the hat is that he was going all the way for him, and Trump wasn't showing the same favor back. Nah, man. For what? I don't even get into politics like that. I don't like any of the politics.
Are we talking about a friendship?
Friendship, business, or whatever. You know what I mean? He didn't.
You hear me?
Oh, you talking about as far as business?
Now, Kanye West,
I guess Trump must have made Ye a lot of money for him to do what he did. Business wise, no, that's fine. Hey, look, I do business with anybody. Let me not go that far with it.
Did Kanye West ever present himself to run to being a politician?
No. Well, wait. Yes, he did. He did. With that whole
yes, he did.
Running for president. Yeah. He did.
Yay for 2024, right?
Yeah, but the endorsement.
Yay 2024, right?
He did, but it's more than just Trump's, I guess, backing or whatever. It's it's his base. You know what I'm saying?
Who does Trump know? Who does he know? Who does he know? Who does Trump know?
Wall Street.
We don't know all the people that Trump knows. We don't know all the
don't.
people that Kanye West. We don't know all of these people. We don't know all of the ins and outs of none of these business deals. All we know is what is being seen on television that is being presented to us.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't know everything. So for us to go based off of, oh, he's dealing with Donald Trump and this, that, and the other, we can't rock with him because he with Trump. No, this man is about to run for president. You don't know what Kanye West has done to get into office behind Donald Trump's people. Because the people that push Donald Trump, we don't know if they're going to push Kanye.
You're right, we don't.
Because these are the same people that are talking to them. Kanye West was in the Oval Office.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was in there? We don't know. Who's behind the camera? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know all of this stuff. We don't know none of these people.
Hey,
we just saw Kanye West sitting beside Donald Trump with a hat on. Everybody got a problem with it. Who's behind the camera? Don't nobody know. Why was he? What was the discussions that was said the entire day that he was there? We don't know.
We don't.
We don't know what deals was made.
Right.
We don't know none of that.
You're right.
But all we know is Kanye West was sitting at a table with Donald Trump and he had a hat on. Everybody went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, Kanye West said, "I'm running for office, 2024." They're like, "What? This motherfucker running for office? He crazy?" No, because we don't know the negotiations that was said prior to that happening.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
You're right. We don't know what 100% of what goes
West,
on. It's just the way he presented himself.
He tried to get a whole church. We don't. Right. So who's to say what he's saying about the contracts is not true either? Because we don't know. Nobody is in these rooms with him.
Hey, look.
But we do know the people that are in the rooms with him control the narrative. We do know the people that are in the rooms with him have the power.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we know. So, why are we talking about the things that are going on with some shit that we don't know? And let's talk about the things that we do know.
Yeah, and besides that, I'll say this.
Let's talk about a lot of. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go ahead and put a pin in this right here. You know
what I'm saying? So
the amount of money that Kanye's seen with the billions the billions of dollars that Kanye's seen and had to hold in his hand, figuratively. We'll never know what it's like on that. Well, not that we'll never know, but we can't imagine what it's like on that level until we get there because.
We haven't seen
I'll
it.
give you that much.
We haven't seen it.
So
we can't even sit there. We can't even.
Average Joe talking about billionaire problems doesn't relate. Doesn't add up. So, I'll concede to that much.
We don't even know.
It's just we
can't even hold the pen that they were signing with.
Yeah, you're right.
We can't even hold the pen
$1,000
that they're signing these contracts with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But,
they eating with gold forks.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, this is all my opinion.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm going to piss a lot of people off. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying? You got an opinion and you have your reasoning for everything.
You pissing me off, damn it. It's like,
I also have an opinion. I also have reasoning too. Yeah. And I look between, I probably am. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm making you think because you're making me think.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh.
Yeah, no. No, it's not pissing me off at all.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. No, we got 10 people.
Dang. Yeah. Woo, we made it, baby. Double digits. Wow. Yeah. That must be my mom's, my pops, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my lady. Trying to think who else. Right.
Thank y'all.
I'll probably get some phone calls.
I appreciate y'all for watching and listening.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. And for those listening and watching right now, please like and subscribe.
We appreciate this, man.
Yeah, we do really appreciate it.
Please like, subscribe, hit the like button, go to the social medias. My name is Pedro the Prez. You can hit me on Facebook as Pee Wee. That's Cole. Big Size is what he is on the show. I am Pedro the Prez, and I'm always going to be Pedro the Prez. This is the WutSayU show.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate everybody for watching and listening, man.
Yeah,
this is, hey, man.
We really do.
Thank y'all, man. This is this is our first real broadcast. So
that's right. It is our first real one.
This is gonna be great.
And let me tell
this
you,
is gonna be great.
Hey, look, to the people that make the content and everything,
this is gonna be great.
I salute you, because this is not. It's not easy to put together, but once it is together, it's a good
difficult.
Feeling. Yeah, and I had
this is not easy.
Right, I had some stuff queued up and I lost it.
It's a good feeling.
You know what I'm saying? So some stuff to share, but I lost it. I like had a whole thing going. I can't find the damn thing now. It's all good. Yeah, man. Like I was saying about that Ye situation. Once again, you know, it's not so much the company that he kept. It's just, you know, it's like don't ride for those that's not riding for you. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You know, I don't know. That's just me.
Hey, and I get that.
Yeah,
that's why
that was my that was my whole.
And if you want to get on my political and try to, all right, now as far as me being political, as far as Democrat or Republican or whatever, look,
well,
I'm already the president. So,
yeah, that's right. They go to press. Let it be known.
I already voted. I'm the president.
Be clear.
I am the president.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if you need a new president, I'm independent and I vote for me every time. And I'm already the president. So I'm always going to be the president because, yeah. So there's my political influence. So if you wanted to say that, oh, Pedro liked Donald Trump because he was with Kanye, this, that, and that. Nope, I don't like Trump neither. And at the same time, I don't like Hillary. And Barack was cool, but it was a lot of stuff that he was shady with. But, you know, that's my opinion. He's still my president. I love a black president. But, you know, I definitely ain't like Bush.
I don't trust.
Gore was my dog.
I don't trust any politicians.
And
that's just me. I don't trust
any
independent. Politicians. I'm independent. Yeah. What's in it for
guess
me?
What? I'm the only politician you should trust because I am the president.
That's how I am, man. I don't have any political leanings. It's like, what's in it for me? What's in it for my people? What is tangible? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What we can touch? You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. You know, getting just news and you know. I'm
all about
for education.
I'm all about survival.
Survival, yes, definitely, and the toll prices that I got to deal with
survival,
in VA, and the gas prices,
unity,
and the price of eggs, and the price of milk, and the price of that's what I'm about. You know, if you can make those tolls go down on the toll roads out here in Virginia off 66 and Dulles Toll Road, I'll vote for you straight up. That's what I'm about. I don't go with all the whole, I don't like him because this, that, and the other. Because, truth be told, I made more money under Trump. I'll keep it real. I did. I made more money under Trump.
Hey.
I did.
Hey.
Hate me now.
Hey. The people who are in charge, of making sure that Deer Park stays in the store, please make sure that Deer Park stays in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Gracious.
Yeah.
Spring water, man. We need spring water. I've been drinking purified water. I feel like I'm missing something.
Man,
I feel like I might as well start
boy, if you don't go to Whole Foods and pay that extra $5.
Like, man, hey, look, I ain't trying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man. Dog. Look, I done been all over the. Look, I'm in Pennsylvania. I done been to like 4 or 5 different stores trying to find spring water. I cannot find spring water nowhere. It's just purified drinking water. It's like purified drink. I can drink out the faucet at home.
Oh my gosh.
I could boil some water. I can boil water. I can boil water and cool it off. That's purified. I'm straight.
I don't even trust that. Shout out to Detroit. I don't even trust that. You know what I mean? Now I gotta have that bottled water, spring water, and you know it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, man. I need
drink water. Put something in the bottle.
I need spring water, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well, man. Dog. It's something. But look.
Hey, I done got a little bougie, man. I drink that sparkling water now. Perrier, Pellegrino.
So you classy, man.
Yeah.
You classy.
I done moved to Northern VA. Now I'm all classy.
You classy.
I'm up in the Whole Foods. I'm up in the Whole Foods daily, getting my
I'm down here
getting
still.
my Topo Chico.
I'm down. Hey, look.
Uh-huh.
You see that?
Hey, look.
You see that? That's what I've been drinking for 2 weeks.
You see this? Hey, Glaze Shoes, write me a check.
I've been drinking
You
this
see
for 2
that?
weeks.
Write me a check. You see it's almost done. Write me a check. Write me a check. You gave 150. Write me a check.
Oh, see, I ain't do that.
Yeah. Yep. I had to decide between getting gas in my car or buying smart water. Give me a check.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's what I'm about, man. Yeah. Yep.
So we about done with the show for your size. Did we answer your question, or do you have any questions that you want to ask us, or do you have something to say to us on the What Say You podcast? Because our comment section will be open, and you can always just log in to YouTube and check us out. And if you got something to say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be around, and we're gonna be back, and you can like us and subscribe to us and love us and hate us and laugh with us and cry with us and get in some thought process and get enlightened with us. Yeah, because I'm gonna have some people on here and we're gonna have some fun. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in, listening, paying attention, trying to help us get through this, because it's been a challenge. We've been at this for like Si says, a couple of years, and now we are able to speak on many different things.
Yeah, and please,
as far as life. So
please feel free to get
I am Pedro the Prez, and this is my man Si.
That's right. And if you want to send,
you got something to say, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to send your suggestions, your love, your suggestions, your death threats, you can always hit us up at you see it right there at WutSayU on Instagram, or you can check us out on Twitter, WutSayU Crew, or you can send us an email at WutSayUcrew@gmail.com. So I got to put that up there too. As you can see, we're very new at this. Yeah, we try. And please, if you have 50 cents, please donate. If you got a quarter, 2 cents, you got some pennies in your car, just go ahead and throw that in the change purse. You know what I'm saying? All little donations is good, because you ain't gonna do nothing but help us grow. And we get some. We trying to do this for real and get this out to the people, because this is for the people, by the people. Because I'm a person who is in life, and I am living and surviving, and I have come to a healing point in my life where I have to heal and I have to grow. So I just want to help people get to the same place, and we're gonna get there through topic. This is get, to get our thoughts and our logic and our emotions out. Everything that's built up inside of us, we're here to get that out. So if you got something to say, say it. If you got something you feel, say it. If you got something on your mind, say it. If you have a topic that you want us to talk about, say it. You know what I'm saying? If you can hit us up, you told you where to hit us up. And please hit the donate. Please hit the subscribe. Please hit the like. Please. All of them. That's right.
Thank you.
All right, so
Pedro, and I'm saluting every last one of y'all.
All day. All right, and I think that's a wrap. All right, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next time with another topic. Another 2-part question for y'all to, answer. And I think we're gonna open up a queue next time. You know what I'm saying? Get some people on here, to spout out their opinion on things. Shout outs to everybody that's supported this. Shout outs to everybody that supported us. Shout outs to Blue Phoenix. Shout outs to you. We're gonna have her hopefully on the next show. And other than that, happy Turkey Day, happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, you got to give her a shout out, because she gonna get you. But yeah. So y'all be safe.
Hey, Weezy, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Shout out Louise. Yeah, shout out Blue Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Because without her, we couldn't have got this. So she definitely gonna be on helping us out in the future.
Yeah, shout outs to Wifey for putting up the graphics and stuff like that. Appreciate it. Always in my corner. Much love. And
yes.
Till then, yeah. sign.
Till then, until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, look, you know I'm trying to put a
Pedro
button
and
to sign
Size
off.
signing out.
All right, late. Peace.